Welcome everyone, it's Penny. In this flexibility and balance class, we'll be focusing on long lines, helping you to stand tall, increasing your posture. Please have a nice clear spot, a chair, countertop, or wall for balance, and shoes are optional. Let's go ahead and get started. Standing nice and tall, grounding your feet, opening your chest, dropping your shoulders. Feel energy reaching down from your fingers and up through the crown of your head. Take a big breath in. On the exhale, bring your hands down. Now take your right hand up and over, and then back to your thigh. Left hand up and over, and back to your thigh. Shoulder roll, up, back, and down. 2 more. Stand tall. Big breath in. Exhale. Right hand up and over. Releasing down. Left hand up and over. Coming back tall. Backward shoulder roll. Just letting a little bit release from your shoulder and neck region. And get a bit taller. One more round. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down. Right arm up and over. Thinking about those long lines. Left arm. Shoulder rolls up, back, and down. And release. Now standing tall, perhaps using a little chair support or pressing your palms. Long legs forward. Lift and release. Don't worry about how high you're lifting. Tighten your belly. Draw your toes in towards your knees. Feel that weight shift from side to side. So you're making long lines with your legs. You may feel your hamstrings, the back of your upper legs, and your calves, the lower part of your back of the legs, opening right here. It's a nice long line. 2 more. 1 more on each side. And hold. Stand tall. Take that big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now take your hands to your thighs, soften your knees, and keep a long line with your spine. I'll turn so you can see. Take a hinge forward. And then gently hinge up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, opening your chest. And release. Inhale up. Hands to heart center. And to your thighs. Bending your knees, long spine. Coming back up. Squeezing shoulder blades to your spine. And releasing. 1 more time, create a little more space. Hinging right from your hips. Coming on up. Saying, I'm ready for this. And release. Now this time your long lines with the legs are going to be side to side. So again, you're welcome to use the balance support, or you can lift and lift. Palms pressing together with the intent of further activating your abdominals. And don't worry about how high this lift is. It could even be a little tap of the toes. Your choice. Always do what feels best for you, day to day. So this long line with your torso, feeling your feet ground and your head reach up. See if you can grow an inch taller. Feeling that balance component, your powerful midsection. 4 more singles. And release. Standing tall. Bend your knees, reach forward, and then come up and open. Soften your knees, reaching forward and coming up. Thinking about all that wonderful opening through your entire body. Notice when you get a little more space and take it. 2 more, moving at your perfect pace. And 1 more. Release. Now we're going to have long lines to the back. Option 1, holding your chair, taking a little hinge from your hip, taking opposite leg and opposite arm, reaching, holding, and releasing down. Let's try the other side. Squeezing your glutes, thumb is up with the arm that's reaching, and release. Again, any pace works, but we can lift, hold, relax. And maybe you're balancing as you activate your glutes. Long lines. Remember, if you fall out, you got that kickstand back there. It happens. That's how we get more balance. Gaining that focus, gaining that awareness. And some days, it's best just to use that chair as a little support. So we're lift, hold, and down. Let's do 4 more. You may notice one side is a bit easier than the other. 2 more. And 1 more. Turn back towards me. Open up, soften your knees, and circle out your hips. Getting a little fluid motion. And yes, you'll be opening your entire body, toes to head. One of the reasons you should feel super fabulous when you are done with class. And you might be standing or sitting a bit taller from all these long lines. Now go the opposite direction. Two more. And then come center. Now we're gonna step out wide, so your feet are wider than your shoulders, perhaps ankles lining up with your wrists. Your chair could be right in front of you, or you can use it for a little support. Take your right toes, turn them towards your chair. So you are standing so tall. Elbows can be in, or you can reach your arms. And all we're gonna do here is reach forward and then up. Think of a nice long line. Your right hand can rest on the chair, or it can cartwheel and just lightly connect with your leg. So think of your entire body being against a back of a wall. That's how long this line is. You can look up, center, or down. Just breathe and hold, feeling your feet grounding, fingers reaching. And use your torso to cartwheel up, toes back center. This time your left toes turn out, and again, you can have that support right there, or we can reach forward and cartwheel around. Now another option for your hand is also just leaving it right on your hip or taking it behind your body slightly. So pick what feels good. There's so much stability going on right here, along with opening of your chest, lengthen your spine. find a focus spot, breathe. And then use your torso to cartwheel up. Toes turn forward. Now walk your feet in and just loosen everything out. Opening and closing your fingers. Shifting through your heels, shaking out those hips a little bit. Fluid, intentional movement. As you're shifting, take one shoulder up and back. Four more. Give your body a gentle shake. And we're gonna stabilize again. This time going around the world. Front, side, back. With your leg. So feet are shoulder width apart. You could have that chair right by your side. Here's a show. Front, side, back. Now a calf raise. Join in. Front, side, tilt from your hip, and calf raise. Front, side, maybe those hands are at heart center. And then you can open your chest. Front, side, back, calf raise. We're gonna do this 4 more times. Now maybe you're balancing. So your moving right leg stays up as you go front, side, back, and lift. Just 2 more. Front, side, back, and lift. 1 more, you've got it. And relax. Stand tall, big breath in. Exhale down. Right arm reaches up and over. And then back down. Left arm up first and over. Come back, shoulder rolls. Taking a big breath in. Hands to heart center. Bending your knees, hinging. And then gently hinging back up. Shoulder blades together, heart opener. And release. Left leg this time. Balancing on the right. You got your chair there. Front, side, back, heel raise. Front, side, back, and heel raise. Again, you may want your arms out. See what works for you for balance. Big thing is that we are keeping a long line to the ceiling. Front, side, back, squeezing your calves. Very nice. Remember to control on the way down as well. Front, side, feeling both legs working. I know that right leg is stabilizing. 4 more. Front, side, back, and that heel lift. 3 more. Double check your posture. How tall are you? So tall, right? Nice. Lift. Okay, this may be a bonus one, but 1 more. We can always do a bonus, right? Or I could be right on. And relax. Take your feet wider than your shoulders, soften your knees, and circle out your hips. Notice as we repeat these movements, how your body feels. Does it feel a bit more open? Can you move a bit more, making the movements bigger? Or do you just simply feel more ease? It's all good. And go the opposite direction. And a little bend in your knees is going to help the mobility in your hips. And then come back center. Step out wide, and you're thinking long lines through your hands, legs, trunk. Turn your right toes out. Reach, knowing you can do the chair or cartwheel over. Draw your top shoulder up and back, looking up, center, or down. Breathing, feeling the strength and stillness of this pose. If your hand is on your leg, it's very light. Use your torso to come up, toes forward, left toes turn out, reach and cartwheel. Breathe. Find a soft spot to look at. And use that torso to come on up. Walk your feet in. And just shift it out. This time maybe rotating out your wrists. Or perhaps going in the other direction. Opening and closing your fingers. And release. Let's take a big breath in. Exhale down. Great time to grab water. Know you can grab it at any point. And then we'll meet behind your chair. Feet hip width apart, as if they are on railroad tracks. When you're ready, you're going to take the leg that is closest to me, step it forward. Now we're thinking a long line from our hip, shoulder, and ears. And right here, you're just going to hinge forward with that long line until you feel opening all through the back of your leg, and hold right here. Breathing, chin is slightly off of your chest. Two more breaths. Now gently come up. Fly your arms, palms go forward. And if you would like to try away from your chair, back up just a little bit. Now take that hinge with the flying arms and pause, knowing you have that chair support or even thigh support option. Breathe. Think long lines in your spine, in your legs. Feeling your posture muscles working. The middle of your upper back and the back of your shoulders. Fingers are reaching back. Now hinge up and release. You can hold the back of your chair, heel and toe lifts, heels and toes. Just working through your ankles. Two more. And release. Now lightly holding your chair, take a walk back, and again, making a long line between your bottom and your fingers, your feet and your hips. Just breathing, feeling your entire back body opening. Now take your gaze ahead, walk in, and give everything a little shake. And we'll come back again, standing tall, feet as if they're on railroad tracks. This time the foot furthest from me comes forward. Hips, shoulders, toes are forward. Chest is open. Hinging from your hip. Pausing right when you feel that opening, all through the back of the leg that's forward. Keeping your breath. Should feel so good to open up your back body. A couple more breaths. And then gently come up, fly your arms. So knowing you have that option of holding the chair, if you're not, you may want to back up just a little, create a little more space. Now let's take that hinge. Gaze should be at the ground. Breathing. Feeling a lot of strength here, knowing you can always take your hands to your thighs. Palms are facing the ground. Thumbs are slightly turning up towards your ceiling. You've got energy through your feet, your fingers, your head, your entire body is active. Woo, hinge up and bring it in. Heels and then your toes lift. Getting that ankle mobility. 2 more. And then walk yourself back into that back body stretch. One more time, knees can stay soft. Connect with your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. And then take your gaze back, forward, walk in, and shake everything out. Roll, reset, stand tall. Chair could be right in front of you. Tiptoe your right foot, and then open. You can stay right here, or you can connect your foot with your calf. Take your hands to heart center, and just find a soft spot to focus on. Connecting with that stillness. Taking any part of this that's right for you. Perhaps growing your branches. And creating a bit of a storm. Challenging your balance. Branches are blowing. And then we find peace again. Like my shirt. You notice the peace symbol there. Now lift your right knee, circle your ankle, go in the opposite direction, and release. Heel to your bum, just shake it out. Come back tall, grounding the right foot this time, tiptoeing the left, opening, and perhaps connecting with your calf, pressing your palms. You know, you can always have that chair right there. Just connect with stillness. You are still solid and strong. And if you choose, growing those branches, and then embracing a bit of a storm. Branches are blowing. Yet your trunk remains still. Hands to heart center, coming back to that peace. Always good to find a little peace, a little stillness throughout your day. And perhaps this is one way. You're having a chaotic day, just bust out a balance move, get still. Now lift your knee, circle your ankle, and then go the opposite direction, circling. Point and flex, and release. Turn back towards your chair. You can use it for light support. Take the leg closest to me back. On the toe, heel is up, bend slightly, and then drive your hip forward. Hands can stay on your chair or on your hips with your elbows coming together behind the back of your body. Feeling this right in your hip flexor. And then gently release. Give everything a little shake, and then we'll take the leg furthest from me back. Heel is up, hip tilts forward. And just pausing, letting that hip flexor open. And then step in, turn back towards me. Big breath in. Exhale. For this next balance one, you are more than welcome to use a little chair support. We're going to take the weight into your left foot, tiptoe the right. So you can open like we did before, or you can lift, cross, open, and maybe you stay here, or maybe you sit down slightly. Feeling that in your hip, knowing you got that chair right there. Foot is flexed, your toes are towards your knee. Breathe, keep a long spine here. Think of a chair right behind your bum. A few more counts. Now lift your knee. Control your right foot down, shake. Get tall. Big breath into your belly. Exhale. Put your weight into your right foot, tiptoe your left. Option one, simply opening or lifting, crossing above the knee, and having a seat. Soft gaze, breathe. Two more breaths, and gently come up. Shake everything out. Roll your shoulders, thumbs forward, ear to shoulder. Just hold right there. Letting this whole area open. Arms are heavy. And very slowly bring your head back up, opposite ear to shoulder. Just letting gravity release and relax your neck and shoulder region. And your head comes back center, chin to chest. And then look up. Let's take 3 last deep diaphragmatic breaths. Slow exhales. Inhale, get expansive. Think of that long line. And exhale. Fingers reaching in all directions, to the side, down and up. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, such long lines. Exhale. You did it. Thank you so much for joining me. 30 minutes of flexibility and balance is so important to complement everything we do day to day, along with strength training and cardiovascular exercise. So please put this class on your calendar, invite your friends, and I hope you feel a little peaceful, right? Peace. That's what my mom always does. Every time she takes a picture, my mom, Grandma Carol, is like, peace. Drink water. I'll see you again soon.